Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put in your back now? 'Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
Alright, guys. We keep moving. We're still moving. We're moving. Yes. As you saw, this fight was requested by my friend, my good friend, Mr. Carlos, Mr. Drayton. And he puts two legendary villains of the Marvel and DC universe into battle. And we got Brainiac versus Unsabanor, aka Apocalypse. Good applause for Mr. Drayton. This is interesting. I like this. I thought it'd be interesting to do this. So I was like, okay, no problem. Alright, so we're going to start off with Brainiac. Brainiac is probably one of the most famous Superman villains ever. He is as a part of Krypton as Kal-El is. He's a computer, but during the comics, he's always been in the form of this green alien-like creature that you see, humanoid creature that you see here. Brainiac first appeared in, if I'm not mistaken, Action Comics number 242. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, guys. And he's always been a thorn in Clark's side. He is highly intelligent. From what I remember, I think he says he's at a 12th grade, 12th level intelligence. Like his level of intelligence is high. And over the years of Brainiac, there's different incarnations of him. He's been more of a thinker than a fighter, or he's been the fighter, or he's been a mixture of both. And that's what makes him dangerous. He has brains and brawn. And by doing that, that makes him even dangerous, like I said before, than any villain you can think of that's in Superman's rogue gallery. You could put Lex up there, but Brainiac's got nothing on Lex, in my opinion. Lex doesn't have anything on Brainiac compared to, in my opinion. Brainiac, for the most part, from all the incarnations of him, the powers he's been able to have has been, techno. He's able to communicate with other computers, like, what do they call, like technokinesis. He's also been able, even if you think you've defeated him, you may not check your computers, because he's able to transfer his consciousness into other computers. From what I also remember, he's got some level of telepathic and telekinetic, and he's also had strength capable of rivaling Superman. He's also had like a belt buckle that gives him like a force field as well over time. And he's just been very much a thorn in Superman's side. He's the person that shrunk Kandor. He's also the person responsible for the death of Jonathan Kent. Yes. He's dangerous, no doubt about it. He's a very, very dangerous synthoid, whatever you want to call him. He's very highly dangerous. Does he have weaknesses? You know what? I had to do some research to make sure if Brainiac had some weaknesses or not. And from what I read, he does. He is weak. He has a few vulnerable to bacteria and certain diseases. So I thought that was interesting to know. That this all-powerful being is weak against those, but that's Brainiac pretty much in a nutshell. So we move on to the Marvel Universe, and we move on to a character that's been a thorn in the X-Men and pretty much Cable's side. Yes, Unsabanur. Apocalypse. Unsabanur is his real name. He is the 1,000-year-old mutant. He, to me, is technically the first mutant. I cannot classify Namor as the first mutant. As I said, a thorn in the X-Men side, a longtime enemy of the X-Men. He believes that the strong is to survive. You know, only the strong, whether you're a mutant or superhuman, it does not matter. Only the strong is to survive. And if you're weak and weak-minded, he's ready to take you out. He is also responsible for creating his horsemen, you know, the 4 horsemen of famine, war, pestilence, death. He's responsible for creating Archangel, making Warren Worthington into Archangel. He's highly intelligent as well. His powers have been augmented because of celestial technology he discovered back in his days. So, and that celestial technology that he has implanted in him has augmented his powers, given him the ability to change his size, augment his, make his hands into like weapons, maces, and things like that, shields. He has very, very good tactical skills. He's a born leader, and his strength is very much, very, very, very strong, and he's able to go pretty much toe to toe with a lot of characters in the Marvel Universe. Apocalypse is somebody you don't want to meet in a dark alley. I'll say that once. He has taken it to the X-Men and another one of his arch enemies, Cables, for years. He first appeared in X Factor number 6. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one too, guys. Might be wrong on that one. But he is a very, 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 very dangerous individual in the Marvel Universe. I look at him not just an X-Men villain, but as just a Marvel Universe villain. Very, very intelligent, very, very strong. He's got everything you want, brains and brawn. A deadly combination. And when you have that combination, it equals greatness. And to me, he's one of the greatest X-Men villains ever. Or Marvel villains. However you want to classify it. But all in all, Apocalypse, Unsabanur, however you want to call him, is one bad dude. And you don't want to be his enemy. Alright, so in terms of a battle between these two guys, this would be one interesting battle, because I don't see any of these guys working together too much. These two both have an ego the size of Mount Rushmore, and these two would definitely go at it for control of the world, or however they're fighting over who is to run the world, or however you see it. It's going to be dangerous. You got two high level intelligent beings with great strength going at it. How is that going to go? How does that play out, guys? How do you figure that to play out? Because it's going to come down to, as I always say, who makes the first mistake? Who is going to succeed in the end? But I leave it up to you guys. Who wins this battle? Brainiac or Apocalypse? And as always, you thank Mr. Drayton for this request. This is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real. Battle on.